So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David of Mission to Muscle, and today is leg day. So that's why I'm sitting down doing this review. So we're gonna review Pre-Workout by Repp Sports. Now this has a mystery matrix to it, like I like to call it. So it's a bunch of blends. So I'm just, it'll be a quick rundown on the ingredient profile, and then I'll kind of jump right into what you guys can expect when you take this, what it's good for. I'm not here to bash any kind of pre-workout or anything like that. I'm actually here to run these and kind of give my experience on it for those of you that are curious and want to know, if it's something that you'd want to buy or purchase. So we'll get right into this. I'll put the ingredient profile right in front of me. We got on the top here, of course, we got some sodium, some potassium, and of course, it's listed there as far as the amounts. But then we get into the pump and performance matrix, which is a blend, a mystery blend. It's 6 grams of citrulline malate, which is going to give you blood flow and endurance. Beta alanine is going to give you the tingles or less fatigue during your training, and betaine anhydrous for some cell volumization. Have no idea. I'll give you guys my take when we get done with this. Have no idea what the dosages are. Then they have a hydration and replenish blend, and that it looks like it's at, man, the writing's really small here. It looks like 1,250 milligrams if I'm reading that right. We got taurine, which is going to be a electrolyte balancer. We got BCAAs. We've got Himalayan pink salt for hydration, and we got some more potassium and some more potassium. Then we got an energy focus blend, and that's consisting of, looks like 535 milligrams. Oh, getting too old, my eyes are starting to go. I need a magnifying glass when I'm doing this. That's caffeine anhydrous. Don't know how much is in there, but just so you guys know, their energy drink, their Raze drink, has 300 milligrams. So I'm assuming it's about 300 milligrams in there. Then we have L-tyrosine, which is going to be for some, I don't know how much is in there, so it's supposed to help with well-being, it's supposed to help with concentration, a little less mental fatigue during training. Then we have choline bitartrate, which is supposed to give you energy and also some concentration. Then we have alpha GPC, which is going to give you concentration and focus. Then we have carnitine L-tartrate, which is going to give you more energy, a little bit of blood flow possibly. Some caffeine citrate, which is going to be that fast-acting caffeine, hits you in about 15-20 minutes. Let you know if that happened. Black pepper extract, which is supposed to help with the, kind of digestion of the ingredients. I don't know why they had to put it somewhere. Why not put it in a blend? But it doesn't just work for that one blend, which bothers me. So the whole thing, I'm assuming, I don't know how they can separately delay the digestion of each blend. Then we have something they're kind of known for, which is their patented ingredient. It's a citrifuse. And this consists of, right on the top here, we have the first ingredient, the first citrus ingredient is synephrine and octopamine. So that's going to help with the metabolism. It's going to help with, it's supposed to help a little bit of energy too, but mostly a metabolic ingredient there. And then the next ingredient is going to be hesperidin, which is supposed to help with the metabolism. And then the next ingredient is naringin, which is going to help with the metabolism as well. And then we have some glutamine. I'm assuming that's for digestion. I don't know why it's in there. And then this last ingredient here, the 3,4-dihydroxyphenyl, is a dopamine releaser for the brain. So it has nothing to do with metabolism. Metabolism is supposed to release dopamine, which is supposed to help you feel better. So how did it do? So we'll get this out of the way. It's a rainbow flavor. It tastes great. It tastes better than great. It's actually a very good flavor. And then we got a 10-gram serving here. It's a little over 10 grams. So like always, my rule is when it's a little bit over, we're not talking like a lot, just a little bit. You flatten the scoop there and you knock it around like that a little bit. And then that'll give you that 10 grams for sure. And it dissolves very well. There's no residue. Take a drink, swish it around, take a drink, swish it around. That's the way you're supposed to take a pre-workout. And then it's 30 servings, which is nice for a pre-workout. And it's about $36, I think, on Amazon. I'll put the link down below if you want to check it out. So when you first take this, in about 10 minutes, the beta alanine kicks in. And I'll tell you something. there can't be 3 grams of beta alanine in this thing, because there's 6 grams in that little complex of citrulline malate, beta alanine, and betaine anhydrous. But the beta alanine on this, it kicks in, it steps in about 10 to 15 minutes in, and it lasts for, like, I swear it lasted for a good 45 minutes to an hour. And it wasn't harsh, but it's like it hung around for a while, kind of like pin a needle in your face. So, but very faint, but it stayed, and it hung there. So the energy, it was kind of a weird feeling. I'm sitting there like, am I still feeling a bit? Is there any niacin in this? Is there something else that's causing this tingle to last so long? Because there can't be much beta alanine in this. So the energy starts to kind of kick in. You feel kind of a little waking up feeling about 30 minutes in. I didn't feel much focus until about 45 minutes in, and I really didn't feel the energy elevating until that 45 to 50 minute mark, and the concentration coming in at the same time. The energy is good. So caffeine wise, it does feel like 300 milligrams of caffeine. The thing you won't get on this as far as energy wise is you're not going to get any muscle endurance or power output on this. So when you have muscle endurance into a formula, like you have a lot of betaine anhydrous, you have a lot of kind of like cellular hydrating ingredients in a formula, you get more muscle endurance during the gym. And this one you don't. So if you've trained on just caffeine before and that was fine for you as far as the energy, and you were fine with like really pushing it, and which is nice because sometimes you need to go into the gym and you need to push yourself to where it hits you mentally as well, where you need to kind of push through to actually grow in the gym. So not bad, but you're going to get energy that's going to last you for at least 2 hours. It's going to be fine. You're not going to crash on this thing, but like I said, don't expect muscle endurance, so to speak. It's just a straight energy caffeine kick. When it comes to the concentration here, the concentration is actually, it's elevated. So this is a very nice dialed in concentration and focus, not super upper level, but it's way above average to where you do notice it. You get on the treadmill and you dial in and you can focus really well into what you're doing. So it's very, very nice. As far as focus, very decent, very tolerable, not over the top at all. The no well-being, so there's no feeling better, there's no happiness other than what your own state of mind is. So you're not going to get any kind of feeling from well-being. The one thing that surprised me on this, because like I said in that first complex there's not much L-citrulline malate, there's not much betaine anhydrous, but there is, I'd say about an hour and 15 minutes in, when you're in here and you're lifting, there is some sort of, which surprised, I mean, it really did surprise me, some sort of pump type feeling, a tightness in the muscles. So you do feel vasodilation on this thing. Not extreme. I mean, if you want pumps, you're gonna have to put a pump formula on this. But I felt a tightness that came on. It wasn't too bad, and it lasted through the whole workout. So this is, I'd like to say, this is a beginner all the way up to an advanced pre-workout. You're gonna have no problems with this at all. There's no alpha yo, there's no downsides to this whatsoever, no crashing, very smooth. You're gonna be able to be in the gym talking to people, functioning, getting back to your training with the focus and the energy. But like I said, you're not gonna have a lot of muscle endurance. So if you're into power training or you're into pushing heavy weight and it's not just sets and reps and you like that extra boost, then this is something you don't want, okay? But if you want something that's like upper level daily driver as far as focus and energy with kind of a little bit of pump to it, very, very minor, then this might be for you. That's by Repp Sports. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. And if you can, give it a thumbs up before you guys go. It does help the channel. And we'll see you guys next time.